This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. This guy's struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Evans for the jet sweep. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a first down. A gain of 14. And a Buccaneer.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Chris Barnes from that linebacker position making the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
17-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At their 49.
The handoff, it's Irving. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
That's good for a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Here's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards.
Here's Mayfield.
3rd down.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one will be from 37 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be stopped after a pickup about 3. Levante David doing his work on defense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Tua taps it forward. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here. It's H.N. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Third, they need 8. Throwing is Baker. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. A give. This is Irving. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller. He gets in for an important sack, number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132.5. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They've had it twice, and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. Threw him up the sideline at the 45, and he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a Dolphins.
They'll stay on the ground if they can. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for H.N. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Tua, give it to Achane, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lavonte David in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Achane. He's got the 1st down. He's got the touchdown. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On 2nd down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Bucky Irving.
It's Otten in motion.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. He'll run with Irving. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back. Setting up 2nd and long.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw is Mayfield. Out right, catch me. That's Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight to the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. The lead sits at 4. So he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
They're going to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Buccaneers.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This taken around the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that'll set up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Christian Izien there to bring him down. Room up the sideline at the 45. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 33-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Dolphins
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He takes off. Tua very wisely hits the deck after picking up the 1st down.
17 more yards.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Tua. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here to talk things over before 3rd down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins is going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give to H.N. heading right. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of
Third down, they need 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Vita Vea getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
Now the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. It's Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. He'll step up and run this.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Gonna stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is H.N. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On the run to the right. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
From the
line.
34 now, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here's a give to Achane. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins.
For the Dolphins.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The 31-yard line.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Upton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Phillips on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd down, it's Irvin.
Irving, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Achane. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Hassan Reddick in on the tackle. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Well run with Achane. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run with the fullback in goal. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the carry, it's Achane. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Dolphins offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And certainly some optimism that this is the end. This is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They are not home yet, but they are in control here in the 4th. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. Swing this out wide to Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Let's send a tight end in motion right.
At the 32-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This one on target to Godwin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Mayfield to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. We'll look underneath here for Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. The victories have been few and far between this year, but they're closing in on a W here. Tua going to hold on to this. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good for a 1st down.
Baker going to give it to Irving. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
To throw is Mayfield. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Drive will start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.